Hey, what's going on? This is FAL, and I'm going to be bringing you a domination match on the map Yemen. I'm going to be using the FAL with Bloodshot camo. I'm going to be running quick draw and reflex, and I'm going to be using the Kimbo B2BRs. And the reason for the B2BRs is just a little side note here is because since the recent patch buffed,
Secure the
or
objectives.
not buffed, they nerfed the
Securing
Akimbo
Alpha.
Cap 40s. Whenever I'm trying to use like a
Alpha
secondary
locked down.
for and assault rifle, I
Winning
normally go
this
with the
fight.
B2BRs because the Cap 40s are no longer
Securing
an
B.
option. And right there, that was just a really bad.
Securing
That was
B.
just a really bad death. I really wasn't playing very smart, but then again, I really didn't expect that guy to come around and chuck their C4 around the corner. So it was unlucky and not all that great smart of playing. But I guess right. Speaking of not playing smart, I want to pause it right here because look at the sniper right here. I'm going to highlight right here. Look at the sniper. First of all, I'm probably outrange. Second of all, I don't even have my
Securing
sight
Bravo.
on him, and he probably has his sight on me. Look at that. I didn't even get one shot on him.
Securing Bravo.
Right there, I probably should not have gone into that gunfight because, first of all, he outranged me, and second, he probably had better aim than I did. So, obviously, I died because of that mistake. So, just a short thing I want to point out right there. Anyway, I'm going to jump back into the game. Anyway, so jumping into the gameplay, right here I'm
Securing
going to
B.
try to be playing some defense right here because I know the FAL is
B
not all that
secure.
great at the close quarters, so I'm going to be trying to run
UAV
or get
awaiting
into long
orders.
range gunfights where I'm going to have the
Friendly
advantage
UAV
because I have
inbound.
an assault rifle and even more so
Friendly
because I have
counter
the
UAV
FAL and it
inbound.
has such a high damage. And just to let you know, this is
UAV
post-patch,
inbound.
so the FAL isn't actually all that great with select fire, so that's again why I'm using quick draw and reflex sight. But aside from that, right here I want to pause it because again I go into not so smart of a gunfight. I'm gonna highlight these two people. So first of all, I have my sight kind of on this one, but then I realize there's a
Losing
sniper
B.
up here, and I actually get really lucky that I don't die. But I do start a gunfight that I can't finish. And as I've said before, you don't want to start gunfights you can't finish, because
Lightning strike
there's
on
a very
standby.
basic concept of if you're gonna start gunfights you can't finish, that's gonna come back to bite you in the
Lightning
butt
strike
because
inbound.
if you don't finish off gunfights, they're more likely than
Losing
not going to
Bravo.
come back to finish off you.
Lightning strike
So
coordinates received.
starting in
Inbound.
gunfights that you can't finish is a very it's not a smart thing to do
Losing
because when you
Bravo.
start gunfights you can't finish, they're going to lead to death. And the whole point of this channel is just to help you guys get better. And one of the important things is teaching you guys the basics and just repeating them over and over again. So that's an important thing.
Counter
That's an important
UAV
basic right
inbound.
there. Anyway, jumping back into the gameplay.
UAV inbound.
So right here, I'm going to be playing a little bit more defensively than I did before. Actually, I'm going to actually be camping a little bit. And I see that guy right there, so I try to come over here. Then I realize he wasn't coming this way, and then he dies. So I just go back to playing a little bit of defense, and I know there's a little bit of camping for you, for you guys that are watching this that
Friendly
probably play
lightning
a little
strike
bit more
inbound.
offensive than I do with the FAL. I actually have played offensive with this gun, but it's just a lot harder to get long range or long kill streaks. I want to pause it right here just to point out again. Another basic thing I
Securing
violated right
Charlie.
there was certain gunfights that you can't finish,
Lodestar on
and I
standby.
probably did think I could finish that gunfight. I'm getting really
Losing
lucky right
Alpha.
there. I'm actually gonna get pick up
Friendly
some
lightning
kills
strike
without dying, and
inbound.
it's gonna be really lucky.
Securing
But
C.
anyway, um, right. Starting gunfights you can't finish, as I've said before, it is not a good thing, especially when
UAV on standby.
they have the
Securing
possibility
C.
of coming back to kill you. And I did honestly think I probably could
UAV
finish that
inbound.
gunfight off,
Losing
but
Bravo.
being really smart right there, not going into that gunfight with that LMG guy.
Losing
But
Bravo.
right there, I probably did think I could finish it, just my aim did not allow me to. So that was a problem because I couldn't finish off the gunfight I
Lightning
started.
strike on standby.
But but I did get out of it alive, and I haven't died yet, which is actually pretty cool. And right here, you're gonna see me. What you're gonna see me
Losing
doing is I'm
Bravo.
actually trying to build up my kill streaks, so that once I go into my
Friendly
lodestar,
lightning
when
strike
when I
inbound.
come out, I'll be able to pick up my second lodestar inside my lodestar, or inside my first lodestar.
Losing
So that way,
Bravo.
when I get out, I can just use my second lodestar and try to help my team out get a whole bunch of domination points because, as you know,
Counter
kill streaks are
UAV
actually
inbound.
very helpful when
Lodestar inbound.
playing objective-based games because they normally give your other teammates confidence to go try to cap that flag and such. But anyway, oh, another thing I want to point out is just like a side note right there is if you didn't notice, I tried to go behind that desk in the office area thing
Mission clock
over
about
by
to
A
expire.
Domination.
Step up.
And that's a really smart thing is finding a safe area to call in your kill streaks, especially ones that call your character out, or
Losing
pull your
Alpha.
character out of the game for long
Securing C.
extensions of time. Because
Losing
when your
Bravo.
character is out of the game, you
All
can't really
flags
defend
secured.
yourself
Hold your
besides with
positions.
your kill streak, and that's not always a very smart thing because often lodestars can kill yourselves
We lost
because
A.
if you call that missile in right
Securing
next,
A.
you're probably going to die because that's not going to be
Securing A.
very
Good
smart of you
job. Get
because
ready for
the
the
missile's
next
going
round.
to kill you and the other guy. But I guess whatever. And anyway, I think I picked up my load. My oh no, I haven't picked up my lodestar yet, but I'm very close, and I think I'm about like 2 kills off of it. So going into
Halftime.
this round, I'm going to be very close to my lodestar, but I'm also going to be playing
Domination.
a little more defensively because I'm so close to that second kill
Capture
streak.
the
I'm
objectives.
3 kills off. Or no, I don't know.
Securing Charlie.
I'm about 3 kills off. But anyways,
Charlie
the
locked
reason
down.
I'm going to be playing a little bit more defensively is
Pull
first
it
of all
forward.
because I'm going to try to be getting that low star, and the second thing is because there's actually right now we have the lead, and I want to try to keep our lead. Actually, it's a pretty big lead, so I don't know.
Securing
Maybe
Bravo.
keeping the lead probably wasn't that great of an idea. I'm going to camp around here just to see if I can get my load star up. But
Friendly
playing a
orbital
little
VSAT on point.
defensively is probably was not
B
the
locked
best thing
down.
to do because
Lodestar on
we were so
standby.
high up and beating them by almost double their points. But
Lodestar inbound.
I guess anyway, that's just my decision. Anyway, going back to this low star right here. So first of all, as you notice, I kind of tried to put myself in a spot where it was like really obvious, but not many people check that because
Friendly
what I've
UAV
noticed is
inbound.
like the obvious is the hardest thing to find, especially when it's like right next to the doorway where not many people check because not many people are
Securing
going
A.
to run through a
UAV awaiting
doorway
orders.
and then check the corner right next to the
Losing B.
doorway, especially such a
All
small
flags
corner. I
secured.
guess
Maintain current
it was
posture.
just one of those ideas where it's
Friendly
kind of
lightning
like,
strike
well,
inbound.
some of the most obvious things are probably
Be
the hardest to
advised.
find. And I
Swarm
think I'm
inbound.
getting really unlucky. This Lodestar is not allowing me to pick up many kills. But
Friendly
I think I've said this
UAV
before.
inbound.
With in terms of the kill
Lost
streaks, sorry for
Charlie.
the little side tangent, but
Losing Alpha.
in terms of kill streaks, you want to run kill streaks that have synergy. So as you notice, I'm running UAV, Lightning Strike, Lodestar,
Securing
and
Charlie.
for this works really well because one thing builds on top of another, which builds on top of another. And right now I don't have VSAT, but I probably would be using that. I would be
All
using
flags secured.
Lightning
Hold your
Strike,
positions.
VSAT, Lodestar. But anyway, they build on top of each other because the UAV helps me get more kills with my gun, which will help me build into the
Lightning strike on
Lodestar,
standby.
or into the Lightning Strike, and then in turns into the Lodestar. I want to pause it right here because I want to point this guy out right here. So notice what I do. There's this snipe in the opposite window, and I actually don't notice him for a while. So I'm gonna just
Losing
call
C.
my lightning strike, and then I see him right a little bit, and I'm trying to avoid going into a gunfight with him. But then I feel safe because he hasn't shot at me once yet. So I pull up my side and I pop out and just pick him off. And look at this spawning right here. What a weird place to spawn. He kind of spawned in the middle of a gunfight. But oh,
Mission almost
picked up
complete.
that brutal like a
Quick
boss.
now.
And excuse my aim right there. That was I don't know what
Losing
happened.
C.
I honestly thought I killed that guy. Actually, both of those guys. And I guess I just violated
Losing A.
the basic laws again of just not stun gunfights I can't finish. And right here, I'm gonna get really unlucky because that frag came out of nowhere. And I actually should have known that frag was coming because the other team was capturing
Friendly hunter
A,
killer drone deployed.
and they were most likely gonna think that I was coming out of there. So probably not a smart play, but
Losing Charlie.
uh, I guess that's the consequences of not doing a very smart play is dying and losing my kill streak. But I
Friendly
guess
UAV
that
inbound.
just live and learn. Anyway, this gameplay is wrapping up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Final score was 57-3. If you guys did like it, please give it a like rating, subscribe if you're new around here, and share it because I'm a relatively small channel, and I'd really appreciate the more subs and some more attention. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please have a nice day, and God bless.